Welcome to the instructional video of how to navigate through the cash transfer tool. Due to the amounts of transfers budgeted and forecasted every year, this tool helps to expedite and simplify the entry of the transfers. In the transfer tool, also known as transfers in-out page, the user enters the activity number receiving the cash, the periods in which the transfer will occur, and the amounts. The corresponding entry of the transferred outside of the transaction will be automatically created. The benefit to the tool are speed of the budget entry and the accuracy, since the transferred out will always equal the transferred in. Please note the following important information. Transfer data cannot be changed on the detailed budget maintenance page. Changes to transfer transactions can only be made through the transfer tool. Also, units that transfer cash to facilities in order to pay for construction work must use activity number 608-003-0002 as the receiving activity number. You can only create transfers out, budget transfers, for your activity number. However, in order for you to view the transfers into your activity number, you must initiate at least one budget transferred out transaction, even if you don't save it. And lastly, allocations are run hourly to copy the values from the transfer tool to the detailed budget maintenance page. Now let's begin by going over how to create a cash transfer. On the main menu, click on the FIU budget process, then proceed to FIU transfers in-out. Select the Add a New Value tab. The required fields consist of the business unit, the ledger, activity number, and fiscal year. For business unit, enter FIU 01. Under the ledger field, enter actuals for forecast and requested for budget. For activity number, enter your 10-digit activity number. And lastly, for the fiscal year, enter the current year for forecast and the following year for requested budget. For the optional fields, we have the cost PID, the task, and the budget reference. In the cost PID, you will be asked to enter a 7-digit Panther ID, and this will be used to track revenues and expenses for a specific faculty allocation. In the task field, you will be asked to enter a 3-digit ID used to track expenses that have a similar purpose that are not identified in another chart field, for example, critical investment. And lastly, for the budget reference, you will enter a 4-digit ID to identify the aid year for financial aid awards or to identify the academic period. Click the Add button. Enter the activity that will benefit from the transferred in the To Activity Number field. To search for activity, click on the lookup icon to the right of the activity number field and choose from the list of activities. Enter the accounting period in which the transfer will occur. For your forecast, the available periods are from March through June, while the requested budget, the available periods are from July through June. Enter the amount that the activity number will be receiving as a positive number. To add additional budgeted transfer lines, click on the plus button And to remove lines, click on the minus button. Click the Calculate Total button and click the Save button. For transfers in, click on the corresponding tab, and any existing transfers in will appear. And this is how you conclude the how to navigate through the cash transfer tool.